would you explain, the process that they go through when they come here?
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Now they arrive and we bath them, do their footprints, measure them just as if they're coming as newborn babies, which she was. Then we get our paediatrician. If they come in the evening like he did, we wait until the morning. The paediatrician comes and checks them over to see that everything's okay. If they've got an infection or they come very badly malnourished, like sometimes they do, then she prescribes the medication and the vitamins and the formula that they have to bring them up to strength. And some have to go on IVs because they're very, very malnourished. But fortunately for this little one was found very, very newborn, just a few hours old, and was able to be brought straight here, which is great for us, because he probably won't need any medical attention. He may have to, sometimes after 2 or 3 days, they get jaundice, and then he'd have to go in the incubator for a couple of days to give him the light therapy, phototherapy, which they have to go on for a few days when they're jaundice. But it doesn't come out until about 2 or 3 days after they're born.
How do funds from Portion for Orphans help you in your work?
Very much, because it's very rare that we get anybody that donates. In fact, I think it's only Portion for Orphans that donates specifically for medicines and medical things. And that's our highest cost here.
Okay.
We get donations, but usually they want to bring things like clothes, or they want to bring things so that they can see the effects of what's happened, and they say, well, what do you need? And they don't usually give for salaries and they have staff, which you need, and they don't give for medicines, which we need, So we had a donor that was decided that they were only going to give for salaries for our highest paid ones, which was brilliant for us. And they've continued for 2 or 3 years now, which has been great. But we've never had anybody that has taken up the medicines, even though each time we say, well, medical is our biggest bill, because naturally when we get the babies there, we get the sickest and the weakest usually, the ones that have thrown away like he was. And so they often need a lot more medical attention, and I think that's why normal children's homes don't take those ones, because they know it's going to cost money.
Yeah.
But with us, we say we'll have the ones that nobody else wants. So even in the hospitals, when they're very sick, they will call us and we can take them, because it saves them having to give them medicines, which they don't have. Because in the local hospitals, the families buy medicines for the children that are sick, whereas if you've got an abandoned baby, nobody's going to pay for that baby to have medicine. So they'll give them if they've got them, but they'll use, whatever they've got. So, they will say, okay, you can come and take this one. We also take premature babies, of course, because we've got 3 incubators that we can use. So.